I'll show you what I use for my face, actually. Let us go to Amazon. I'm about to show you something real quick. This is what I use on my face right here. That was crazy racist. I apologize to the Hispanic community, the whole community. This is what I use for my face. It's a vitamin C cleanser. It's got, what does that say? Aloe vera, coconut water, sugarcane extract, green tea extract. I really don't know what else I get it, but you also got to realize you're not going to use much of this, okay? Use like 3 scoops, or not 3 scoops, but 3 drops of the cleanser. It's going to spread across your whole face. It's going to spread across your whole face. Shawn the type to Latinas, but only talk to them in racial jokes. That's not true. Hispanics love me for real, to be honest. And I actually with, I can't even say that. Vitamin C cleanser though, like I said, 3 drops and you good, spreading it over your whole face. We chilling, right? And then this is the moisturizer, and that's it. That's literally all I use. That's all I use. Also drop the body wash. Not trying to be on dick, but we look the same, so let me just skip the headache and replicate you. You can also use this on your body. You can use the cleanser and the moisturizer on your body as well. You don't just have to use it on your face. So keep that in mind. Avoid strong scents. Even though you're a man, you can handle a lot of scents, bro. Avoid strong scents because you will break out if you don't know you got sensitive skin or not. You know what I'm saying? Also, what else do I do for my body? I try to use regular soap. I use regular Dove soap. Like regular Dove fragrance. Yeah, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Why y'all acting like that? And use regular Dove soap. I don't do too much. I don't go too crazy. But yeah, that's all I use on my body and my face. That's my whole face routine. Just these 2 things and that's it. And then for the guy who asked me what oh my God. Hey yo, you know what would have been crazy? You know what would have been crazy if I was like logged in and my search results were like crazy. Luckily, I'm not logged in, and luckily I don't search nothing crazy because that's just not me. But like that would be crazy. But that's crazy, right? Anyway, I would never. That's just not even my body. I'm just saying that could have been crazy if I really wanted it to be crazy. What the fuck? Yo, get off each other's dick for a minute. For real. Get off each other's dick for a minute, because y'all, that's super unattractive. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's go back. You want to know what? Okay, so. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm about to show you something.
Look at the Christmas gift I got today.
Look at your mom taking these back shots, nigga. My fault. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Wait, so you don't use fragrance?
I don't.
How TF do women approach you?
No. You got me all wrong. I didn't say I don't wear cologne. I said I don't use fragrance with my soaps. And I honestly told you before, I am not an advocate for what? I'm not an advocate for strong scents with soap, but I am an advocate for, you know, grooming yourself using like ball sprays and lotions and shit like that, which is why this stream is sponsored. No, I'm joking. But, you know, you can freshen your whole air. Like, really, you can lather yourself up with non-strong scents. You know what I'm saying? But I use cologne. Like, I use cologne, so it is what it is, bro. Chill.
Blocks_Bulma didn't deserve that at all.
What are you talking about? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all asked me, it was a guy who asked me what clippers I use, right? So I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to get y'all all the sauce. I'm about to get y'all all the fucking sauce. Because niggas not about to pretend like I don't put niggas on for real. I'm about to show y'all everything I've ever used in my entire arsenal. So we going to go with the first ones, right? I'm going to type these in. These are like, I'm actually going to start using these again because they're actually fucking amazing. And my bell is frozen. Okay, we're going to put these on. Don't have to be that brand exactly. And then we got the is it the JRL? Yeah. Oh my God, I know what I'm doing. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. What the fuck is this? This is not the clipper. Bro, what is this? Hello? Yo, where did I get those? Bro. Oh no, I do got those.
Can you put me onto the fragrance flavors?
Can you put
just use
yourself out your
generic
misery and stop asking me questions while I'm trying to? Can you let me cook for a minute? I'm about to show y'all everything. I'm about to give you all the sauce. So if you still don't look decent after this, bro, you just ugly. I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck is... Oh. Caliber 50. That's what it's called.
Happy New Year to all the black people only. Y'all enjoy your night.
Damn, bro.
Poor babies don't exist.
What the fuck? That's true. That's true. All right. Here go all the sauce ever in life that I ever have to give you. So, first things first. We got the Oster fast feeds. This was the first clipper I ever... Actually, I'm lying. The first clipper I ever used was a wall... No, it was some Conairs. It was some Conairs from fucking Walmart. They were $30. Fucked my whole shit up. Fucked my whole shit up back in 2014 or something like that. Fucked my whole shit, right? Chilling. Did too much. Went too high up on the fade. Inconsistent. The guards wasn't really hitting like that. It was all weird. It didn't hit. You know what I'm saying? It was different. You know what I'm saying? Boom. These affordable can get you right too. Now, what I will recommend if you get these, and these are some of the best. They're not new. They're not new. But I will be honest with you. They get the job done. If you replace the blade that you get on these bitches, let me move myself real quick. If you replace the blade that you get on these bitches with a ceramic blade, no. See, Braxton, this is what lets me know some niggas just don't know what the fuck they talking about when it come to this shit. You're not a self-groomer for real, and you just exposing yourself. And that's fine if you're not. Everybody not the same. Everybody not the same. But shut the fuck up when real niggas is talking. You don't know what you're talking about, so shut the fuck up and sit down, okay? Shut the fuck up and sit down. First off, these are some of the best and most consistent clippers that you can get. I'm just sorry. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna ask my opinion on some shit and then be like, oh no, you gotta up? No, shut the fuck up, nigga. Let me tell you, you always talking about, oh my God, it look like you go to a barber, nigga. I know. Because I use the right materials. I've been using this shit for years. For years. So go ahead, replace the blade that you get on the Oster fast feeds with a ceramic blade. Ceramic blade, not very expensive. You can look up a video on how to replace the original blade with the ceramic blade. Don't go too high. This shit will cut you crazy. This shit will cut, like, it's so consistent. It's so good, bro. When I first started cutting my shit, this was my end all be all. Of course, it being corded is very inconvenient. I will not lie.
Positivity my ass. You violated people a record amount of times today. It was hilarious.
I don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, it being corded is inconvenient. I won't lie to you. Okay? Very bad part of this clipper. And sometimes it get in the way when you're trying to really like finesse it. The cord might really fuck you sometime. I'm not going to lie to you. But if you can get it right to where it's supposed to be, and guards mean the world, okay? You cannot use plastic guards, bro, especially if you got thick hair like me. Plastic guards just ain't going to do the trick. Or not plastic guards, but like the guards that come out the box, 9 times out of 10 going to be garbage. 9 times out of 10, okay? It is what it is. Okay, still on dick, go shave your pussy, all right, with these clippers. I'm telling you, this is exactly what this is the type of timing you need to be on. Because you on my dick, you need to be on your own shit, all right? Get on your own grind, all right? Get on your own grind, all right? First off, we got the fast feeds, like I was just saying. They go crazy, okay? Ceramic blade, replace them, cooling, chilling, all right? I should show you a video of a nigga cutting somebody with these too. But I already told you before, these was my first, and I'm low-key gonna go back to using them. Boma's right. Real ones wax. But at the end of the day, when you can't get to your wax person, boom, you might have to do what you got to do. Hit yourself up with some vibration on the shavers. Don't get too excited. We don't know what you like to do at the house by yourself when you know nobody's watching. Okay? Don't go too crazy. But I'm just saying, take a shaver. Do your thing, 21. Anyway. So that was the first clipper that I ever got in life. Well, not it wasn't, but like my second one. And then when I really took cutting my hair seriously, it was actually great, right? It was actually great. Whoa. What? Are you serious? Why are you lying? Now you don't lie. You can't just lie like that. Boom. Here go the second ones though, right? We're gonna get back to her because she's still talking with unshaved pussy hairs. But anyway, Babyliss Pros.
No way you end in 2022 off with saying this.
I need to get all this shit out. All this whole ass shit I've been taking up for. We need to get this all out in the air before we move on into the new year, okay? So boom, these were the Babyliss Pros. Now these are nice. These are nice. It's a pretty penny. It's a lot more expensive than the Babyliss. I mean, it's a lot more expensive than the Oster Fast Feeds, okay? But these are still a really good clipper. Only issue with these, ergonomics, okay? Ergonomics. If you want to see my pussy, just say that. No, don't put me trying to quote unquote be inquisitive off on me. I just told you to have some self-care. Now, if you want to throw the pussy back at a real nigga, that's on you, okay? I will have the deciding factor, but don't try to put it off on me. I just said shave. That's all I said, okay? As a self-groomer who shaves myself, I don't see nobody else in the comments or in the chat talking about Shawn. Go shave your shit so you can go down. Like, bro, just chill. It's not even that type of party. I was just saying, because this sounds like an opinion that come from somebody that ain't got the materials to keep themselves up to date. That's all I'm saying.
Can you all get a room?
Back to where, no. I have a room. I'm in my room right now. What are you talking about? First off, I wouldn't know. I don't have proof of that, Kay. I don't have proof of that, all right? Second of all, Babyliss Pros. Let's get back to the review. Ergonomically. How long
did it take you to get good at self-cuts?
Probably took me about 6 months. No. It took me about 5 to 10 cuts of me, like, consistently fucking myself up. About 5 to 10 cuts, I'm not going to lie. We love women with armpit hair.
The Uber clippers are a better investment than the fast feeds, but I respect my old head's opinions.
I've never heard of those, but like I said, we don't respect you. You haven't been doing this shit for a long enough time to be talking to me about what self-grooming really means, so you can suck dick for all I care, bro. But at least make sure the dick that you sucking is hairless, and they're sponsored by Manscaped. At least make sure of that. Second of all, Babyliss Pros, let's get back to what I was saying. Ergonomically, these are not a great clipper. They're just not, okay? When you're trying to fade, right, you're trying to go up with your shit, it's kind of difficult because this don't really have the same design as other clippers that got like that little, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you cut hair, it's like it's supposed to go up. You're supposed to be able to flick, and this don't really have that motion because of the way it's built. It's kind of built like a rod that has a blade at the end of it. You know what I mean? So it's a little different to kind of get the cut to be like a flick. You know what I mean? It's kind of strange. But if you can get used to it and you can cut yourself well, then definitely get it. They're a consistent clipper. This is another blade that you can take off the original blade for and replace it with a ceramic blade, though I wouldn't recommend it because ceramic blade on this one don't really work like that. It don't work the same way or hit the same way that the fast feeds do. So I don't know. You can use it, but I wouldn't say that this would be like your main or your best clipper, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Shawn, literally no one asked. Actually, someone did ask, bitch ass nigga, and I'm telling it. I'm cooking for my young niggas in the chat that's trying to do this shit themselves. But you want to stop progress? 2023, we're ignoring all haters and we get nothing but progress and gains in every facet of life. Okay, so we can X you out right now. Boom. So we done talking about the Babyliss Pros. They're decent. A little overpriced, I will say. Because there's other clippers that cut just as consistent, if not better than the Babyliss, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But these are not the worst that you can get. And their outliners are fucking great. This is one of the best outliners you can get. And they're not that sharp. They're not going to leave scars on a bunch of shit. You know, they good. So if you got to get anything and you don't want to get the clipper, get the outliner. Outliner is a lot of money. The outliner is about $200 itself, but it's still good. It's still a good investment. You're going to be using it for a minute. Okay, cool. This was the next clipper that I got. The Walls Cordless Magic Clip. This is the next one that I got. This is a good clipper. As long as you keep the blades moisturized, and you do it well, you keep them clean after every cut, you can get a lot of longevity out of this. It's not my favorite clipper. It's not my favorite clipper, but it's decent. It's decent. It's cool. It gets the job done. You can use the Andis, whatever the fuck, literally Walmart brand. Again, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Braxton just in here just chatting. You ever seen a nigga be like just spitting facts to niggas and then like boom, here come a nigga that don't know what the fuck he talking about trying to interrupt the mojo? We not listening to you. You are worthless. You are a bot. NPC ass niggas don't get a chance to go at the mic. Back to what I was talking about. Walls, you cannot really go wrong with them. And to be honest with you, if you got to go between Walls and Babyliss Pros, I'm going to go with the Walls. Walls clippers are pretty good to me. If I got to make a decision, these are a better clipper in my opinion. And they got the little ergonomic shit where you can flick up. Okay? So I would recommend you do that. It's a really good clipper. Get a lot of consistency out of it. Just keep the blades clean. You really don't need to change the blades, but you can. And I recommend you do if you find a good one. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Good clipper all around. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to go with Walls, I haven't used these yet. I've actually had them used on me, but these are probably the better. The classic. Where the fuck? No, where is it? I don't know where it's at. The seniors. I don't know why I typed in classic. Seniors are probably a little bit better than the Magic Clip. Okay, so if you're gonna get one, go with the seniors. These are basically the same clipper, bit more powerful, bit more consistent. You're gonna get a little bit more longevity. Cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Good clipper all around the board. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like the effect that it got when I use it on me. Okay. Whoa, we gonna go back to that. Do these work on ball hair? You should not use clippers on your balls. Okay, not these. Okay. This was my next one. After the Walls phase for me, I went to the JRLs. After my Walls phase, bro. And as soon as I started cutting myself with the JRLs, bro, I was kind of different. I was cooking. Can you stop adding okay to the end of your sentences? Nigga, can you die tonight before New Year's so we don't have to hear your rubbish and your blubbering through the comment section anymore? Can we get you up out the way? Do we have to go into 2023 knowing you still exist? My bad. See, it just, when you say shit, you just need to, like, come on, dude. Like, just be chill, relax. Now, why you typing question marks like you didn't just start it? You just started. Don't start with me and then be surprised. Don't throw a stone and hide your hand, bro. That's pussy. Bro, come on, chill. All right, so the JRLs. Very consistent clipper, cordless. Lots of battery life. I can't lie, bro. This is a good battery life. And oh my God, do I tell you about this? Hold on, where's they got a thing with theirs too. It's an outliner they got. Their outliner, the JRL outliners are actually the best. They might be the best on the market. One of the best on the market. Without even having to modify them in any way, those are one of the best easily, by far. Okay? I can't lie to you. But these are just a good clipper all around. The same shit that all the other clippers can do, this one can do, but it's got longer battery life. It's much quieter. It has a consistent cut on it. You can use the same guards as you can with the other ones. It costs a pretty penny. So like I said, if you want to just stick with the Walls, like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. But outside of that, we chilling. Nothing too crazy. And this is the pair that I most recently got. I just bought these, like, I want to say 2 months ago. And I use them here and there. They're a good clipper. I actually think they're a bit sharper of a cut than my JRLs. You feel me? They nice. How many have I been through? I'm not really a clipper collector, but if I'm going to be cutting my own hair, I want to get the best of the best products that are going to be for my hair that I can use long term. So this is what I got. So right now I got like 6 or 7 clippers, but the ones that I'm using the most right now are probably the 50 cals, which are these, and my Wall seniors. But as my hair is growing out more and longer, and I'm starting to go and I'm about to get these braids, I'm going to need an extremely consistent cut. So I'm basically going back to my fast feeds.
How long it take you to cut her hair?
Come March, I'm going to go back to my fast feeds, okay? They're right here. What are you talking about? My Raycons are right here. Are you dumb? They're right fucking here. This is what happen when niggas be dick sucking and they don't really know that you always prepared, always on your grind every time. My shit right here, always on timing. What the fuck are you talking about? And I actually use Manscaped. Balls, dick, clean all the fucking time. Spotless, hairless. Love it. Yeah, I ain't gonna say too much. But how long does it take me to cut my hair? If I go quick and I'm just on my grind, I don't take no breaks, it probably take me about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. Well, if I'm really like lollygagging and I'm dicking around, it'll take me about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. But when I'm when I'm quick with it, about 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes max. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. I've done it as quick as 20 minutes before. You feel me? So those are the best clippers I feel like you can get if you're trying to cut your own hair. Most consistent and gonna get you like regular. You know what I mean? When I say fast feeds are good for a beginner, of course, but understand this: if you start cutting your hair with the fast feeds and you have a ceramic blade on that bitch, any mistake that you make on your hair is critical. Any mistake you make on your hair is critical. You might be thinking, oh shit, I just went a little bit too high. I'm not saying you're going to cut yourself, which is still possible. Your hair is done. Okay, you fuck up on that one little blade or that one little blend, you're going to have to wait a week or two. It is what it is, bro. But that's why you have a steady hand and you just perfect it as you go along. Now I've perfected it, so it's like I'm not going past a certain point with a certain guard. You know, your mind just tells you, okay, I got to stay below this point. It's just real simple. Just wear a hat. This for receding hairline ass niggas. For niggas that still have a healthy head of hair and they're still walking around with luxurious locks, this is the method for you. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I got. New Jubilee. Okay, we gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? We about to get to it. But yeah, like I fuck with that, man. That's really all those are the tools that you need, in my personal opinion, to start your haircutting journey. As far as guards go, Andis guards are probably the best for the fast feeds anyway. Andis guards or something else. There's another group of guards that I started using for my 50 cals. I just don't remember what they were called. But anyway, this is the best that you can get. These, in my opinion. Now they do have Babyliss Pro 4s or something like that I haven't used. I don't feel compelled to use them, so that's just me. But just in my experience, like, these have been pretty good to me. So go ahead and use them at your own risk. But if you're worried about spending money, like I said, this is probably the easier entry, and it's really good. Make sure you get that ceramic blade, get some good guards, and go crazy. You know? Make sure you look at some haircut tutorials too. Make sure you look at that, okay? That's really it. That is really it.